another track of just
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we're totally down.
Yeah, we're definitely that.
Because I just didn't know exactly, because obviously the last 4 songs have been really structured. I know it's going to break out a little bit more than there, but we're not set up to really truly set that type of place where you can move and flow in the moment.
No, and
because there's just no one like really doing the vocal side of it, you know. In which case, my question was how you plan to kind of get in and out, because isn't that one track that you're doing in the room going to be tagged with another track? Is that how that works?
Yeah, I don't have it totally figured out, but I figured it's Carrie now. Right now we have everybody just hitting on the C, on the 1, and I was just thinking about having that. Maybe if we need to do this with sound design, but just having some sort of like ambient guitar thing just sort of carry over and just slowly fade into this roomy sound where you know it's a different location, you know, like you know it's a different session, but it's still the same thought in the song, you know.
And the bit that it goes into is not structured in and of itself. It's just over and over again. It just says, until the whole world knows, till the whole world knows, till the whole world knows, till the whole world, and it just goes and it goes, and then like there's a fourth part of the song, and it's just, our God reigns, our God reigns.
It's the 1
our
4.
God reigns.
That's just a
6 4 1 5. Yeah.
And I was thinking we talked about. So at that point you've got like just lots of vocals, maybe like a couple of acoustic instruments in a room, and then like the 3 drummers and like a hand drum guy in another room. Doing that, you've got the build up, you've got the bridge, vocals, and then maybe vocals drop out and we're just drums, and then who knows where it goes from there. You know, drums, prophetic worship, vocals can
And
do
we're
whatever
pretty
they
used
want.
to leading that. We do that one in chapel a lot, and it never does the same. Like we always flow off of that one, and so it's pretty consistent because the chord structure is just very, very repetitive.
But I mean, yeah.
Well, I'm not even saying keep the chord structure simple necessarily. I was just saying, you know, as a jumping off point.
Yeah.
I'm still filling out how far you guys really go with what you guys do in the impromptu prophetic worship anyway.
I don't think we've ever felt it out in a context like this.
No.
I think I don't know. I mean, I'd say we're open.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This context is actually probably the hardest, where like you have to have guys who understand that it's not the traditional like studio. You have to to obey the rules. You have to stop.
Sure.
It's the type of thing where they should be free to
absolutely.
be led by the.
And I think they're very open to that. I just think we've never, because we've obviously never.
I was thinking about this the other day, specifically for this acoustic session. I think the best way to do it would be to, wherever we set up, just get people together, and what like all the vocalists and everybody will understand is having worship time. So we start with prayer.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I mean, we just honestly just have a prayer and worship session, and then you press record, and we just, I mean, and just everybody knows that at least we'll be doing.
Absolutely.
Like kind of like what you did around the piano.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and
and in fact, we moved the piano over there.
Yeah.
We set it up where it's like, yeah, you're gonna have bleed, yeah, you're gonna have all the nastiness, but that's not the point.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I think we'd be really comfortable with doing something like that.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I think it's something that we don't. Like, we'll go and we'll flow in chapels and some services and stuff, but I mean, we've never done it in a recording situation ever. But I think we'd be really comfortable with it, just as long as we explained it from the get-go. Hey,